support member Wisela che Sandela Chera ani lobsama tunjura manzo kashi peto maso sada sane del medu kani peto maso inege anga pesha eko shuchiwa eko shune proposal dojo sa manzo salo la kata gulele tu bani lega chimbo jite zo da mo kopya bonya 아니 제가 이제 오늘 제가 근데 나대기 뮤지와 funding 원디 봄시다 동다 수수성이 지만 좀다 소리도 토별에 안디 진짜 조백이 내가 딱 그주 땅고 치고랬어 근데 reappropriation of the 지도와 이게 it's not guaranteed 원디 라트다 틀어지는 것도 딱 한번 망고시다 강바시다를 강바시다 뜻까지 2 million 라 유교제야 this investment property che go dojda yang ga she ya koi thong ai ne yan dina contamination in the che ine chin da khamba shi da nyam do dong an mi ma mang ko ji phe ni khamba do si so ya ko chu so ra ji ma ji da ni da ma jo go yu lue ki tha ju ye do ji ma do khamba do ji da do ga ni sang mai ki dina la choa ma da da ti ya one gi di khamba di chopa diksar le ma le sam ma ka ke ji mo le do 지도한 니다 다디 맞아 참바로 통다 같이는 공 친구 쉬우지 매버지 아니야 예정 인교지 가시야 다른 거야 every 도다 야 렌전 도는 림망 뭐요나 하니 딱 갈래 붙여들어 나 지단 거라는 다 나중에 이치도 간에 미망고 지금 예정 차도 간 디가 나야 가시 그러와 parking 다네 parking 망고 좀 아주 되고는 parking 망고 요청 상들아 이네 공 첨부 쉬우차도 간에 디 참아로 parking 중리제 단단한 아주 귤레도 있는 아주 파조 강바도 딱 칼로 총가도 좀 깨지시샤라 깨다 깨지시되고 파게라 디 박치는 디설베스라 근데 내도 오치는 단다 내가 빙가라 당 아주 총바도 춘주되라 디 마지와 민주 성다디 아주기 깨지시치니 디 토벌에 다 가린 수도 조선나 다 이메일 나래 막 보시다 타이 다 공도 줘라 다 뉴 다 사야직다 봄이다 동다 숨주스용아 이차되어래 아니 간주기 간다 응아대기 봄시지다 400,000 나중에 directly escrow 난로로 지라이 한국 건축이 it was applied for acquisition and development and Chukila and I we were planning to change it to just acquisition. Acquisition chiku na doktoji the look shai chagwa. Inege it was very complicated. One is chitu kan nganju kita the application rangcha sha but we decided yegi keje timba. Di inde yo inege khaju nganju joso tangdune divorce la they said oh it's up to you la so that means ani nganju to ba yidu humshi nganju gi the escrow na directly look shai wa so the one that in nganju gi fundraising that nganju tujuji gradu gani yema gi hada kan chozo sangma che housing committee sangma nyamdo zomni ta nganju lugyu do jorwa nganju ji ma chi go samso thangbo delarwa 이 당고 고중에 추길하기 한다 까마 빠르지 대 페투관이 뉴야 고산나 저동다 조주시 산나 이네 아니 뮤직 시드 마니 한다 수준나가도 시드 마니 지기에 고출에 이 지금 공합장을 되어있어. 근데 아주 가자 지리 유럽에도 많이 이면라 first citizen application 공주기 pledge 되 거를 또 하신다나 the church 다 정말 있는데 they call it or something like that, where you have to have pledges from the pledge to regular. Ani tawala kya itu bani. Kasi ta nang meeting ni ya ni kemba che chipu shuru na ngapchu che. Ya kasi high school kasi ke ngapchu tikila ni ya ngapchu kyangye durwa. Ide zini ta ngapchu anda pledge chashana gusto. Ta khangbaji ra chare ani ngapchu ki ngaranju ni ta ni na seat mani ta chama domni. That means 1.235 ni 700,000 we put down. 700. It's a huge. I think it's a really good amount. Almost like more than 50%. And so we have a loan right now for 535,000. I think mi manguji shegi dura ka khamba de mone ta khari chigu dula na yes, we are paying, but we have to make use of this community. Like, because yes, we have to pay for everything. Then it makes sense, right? Then it doesn't make sense. Why would we do? That the so basically, if you look at five, can you go to the next slide? That operationalized chura. We met as a board. That the next stage is hundreds of Kujutangi Bakumbatira. Sanju Labda the Yimachera. Chinda Gubani, Sanju Labda de la Kujutare, Sanju Labda. Dine, that the whole the Tadas wall Kashikashi discussion. The Gay Kandesma permitly the all the gathering Chunju, the media, so making the gathering. And the Kujutangi, some of them will check. That the plan to operationalize to rather new for the kitchen. So let's say, we have to come up with a principle, right? Like, okay, you take the Kujutan, we'll be in a bad spot, right? Tanganzuki Kasi the Gulian on Zuki Shipani, Loni, mortgage Tibura, won't be Penal Yuna, then next year lay and Loni Yuna. Then we'll feel comfortable that this caloric. Shinami good chagua. Then you the Ineke on to pay off Chadu. Okay, let's say on the boom sums rao chashishra sun. And boomni, then we have to just give it and pay it off. They get so much time less. Dine chick gold chick, I think, Negi the logic, the what took this one to come on Zulina. The fundraising chick chavo, Legora. They let them on gold the Karina. Logic to Zongi, the Southwest Sunday School, the TLCS, the TAW, mortgage kit to Angela, the Tanzuki, Gold Sheza, fundraising committee, the Kaju Chagura. This is an improvement that the get Angela, the meets me, oh, the Harshing Bay, look, the change between the Dura, Mangutu. In a, we have to think slowly. Hariki, how can we make improvements that also brings money back? Let's say on the wall we get some I'm really hoping that the community will rent the place for birthday party, graduation party, the young Anzuki, the Chiwana Shiki, young Chirola Ranchimo, young Hapsadoj, won't the Bomba cheese rather the Pumanguch birthday tangore, and a young graduation chippy, Pejutangi, Samusanga. The new Chikara should choose another Toga, the Chickens Boji. So, the office space and rental time, some of the years, and the Anzuki and the lawyer, Chilakichi, we are non-profit, so we have to make sure that the town to one new Kazusuling to make sure that we are not, having our non-profit status in problems. So, we want to make sure that so he said we can rent it. I need return now. I need that in legal things. So I'm planning to work on getting the upstairs rented out for office and use mostly just the water to book time. Some of them is showing a lot. And the new Chashawina to account the first citizen is our mortgage. Yes, the first citizen bank. Yama wants to Mansu Wells Fargo now your work. And the first citizen bank wants to get the account because she chair. And the thing and the dom the rat and the women Sishu fund Chipojina and the boom Chipatona in Chinese Chipu. That he and the thing mortgage is going to start June 15 and mortgage will start every month. And the total number of pledges Nagishu and Ashita Pum Nami Regus Chipus. A monthly mortgage is 4,200. And the utility, the customer is locked up in so much the company changes so much. This how much and the mailbox, and we have to also install the mailbox. On the Chidukani, with some buffer, I think 1,000 is a good amount for utilities. The law show they get so much in. You can kind of think about like 5,200 monthly. That do less, right? Ani Manzula pledging a mango. So that the in a good Manguchi together. So one thing is that we have to make sure that we are able to, continue sustain kechimu samudra. Tachi kechimuchi kar samudra na. Okay, we look at the timeline. The tango di kechishu dirwa. Nanda kantoga pewa ina plumbing ya le diore di kunsupani nima di spa puchutangwa. Di ma change chini nga carpet replace chi, then we are going to put vinyl planks there. Commerce ki shida tongra chubu jiyorwa. Raya sumju songi rate ne ta dine administrative teaching. Shida chubu ni ta shida ma pong sa rete tongra chubu jile. Di ta tongra chubu tangi meta how must what we want to do is that this first is really important because June nalla our that thing contract is over. So we need to get the reimbursement done before June. So we have just a month, a little more than a month to do that. Now, the rules mangutura, commerce has a lot of rules. This is first line of order is we want to finish that June now. Alarm system, we actually have an alarm system. The alarm system the do we have to figure out 80 so we have to figure out how to do that. And then Wi-Fi we do. So we have to make sure that the Wi-Fi is there. This is important because if we want to rent upstairs, office you need the Wi-Fi. So the first line of order, like by June 2025, we plan to do this. And the next milestone is August, because September TLCS is coming here, right? So we are not going to rent Shoreline Community College. So that's where the Sunday school and a small gathering space. I think that's top of mind for us. We don't right now have like budget or anything like that. So that's where I want to kind of caution. This is our plan. We have some grants that we have applied. We don't know if we'll get it. The permitting, I think we got a grant from Communities of Concern. I applied in 2 months back, and we got a grant for 11,000 there. So permit those, I think we are fine. But thank you, Malcolm, for coming. So please meet Malcolm. Malcolm is the, we were just talking about this space, where we were talking about the, tearing down some of the walls. And this is the August, we're shooting for August 2025. And then, and I was just said, we don't actually have a budget for that yet. Leveraging Malcolm's expertise and time on those. Anyways, so thank you. Malcolm. Yeah. Rawaina, of course, yobo dure marana. It will all go little later, right? On the chawara, that the kechu the non-load bearing wall the ge chikma tichina tichis chambuchagdo on the chiche. Chick I just put like gas stove. Anzo pagitila the stove mindwa. Then that chado sueta dugani pagiti commercial kitchen suegitang on some tango martanda. Tanda chashana. I mean. 춘주 니 칼리칼리 디체체 피샤 라기 아니야 교와 땅기 치그라 제자 파게라 스토브 민도소 가조 gas stove 지기 라인 도체 아니 스토브 지 삼당고라 안 찍디 미망고지기 가르송라나디 따디다 춘주레 삼고도 entry 기디 가르사디 디스포고티 시나도라니. So we were just thinking about 디당게 공침보레 상문도 we were thinking about just some chain that we like 송도지 유두가니 안 chain 지 파게라 샤나 보고 마도에 차도 dinde dochin madushin di langa this busy so chagdo dinde these are like small things. I mean to transition kanji board ki ta lega chi khaju thupto ji chire ta deepa transition chura. So we are thinking this ensure safety is important, like and accessibility that everybody can come in here, and sustaining of the community centers physical spaces. Not what is going on inside, but the physical spaces, and then improving the facility to support inclusive, welcoming, and vibrant communities. The dinalo chairperson dire yosela che, and the members definitely we have a lot of members here, so we'll have that. The roles the kecheshu di kari chigi yumejora the oversees all basically. So what is included in that? Okay, overseeing repairs. And let's see, one of the So like repairs, upkeep, cleanliness of the facility. That is capital improvement safety and compliance, space planning, all of that will come in here. Vendor coordination, the contractor ke the code so they will be the main, that team will be the main person coordinating. And budget and then they actually bring it to the gule. Their proposal budget then it comes to the gule. The board decides what to do. Out of scope like they in scope but what they will not do. Programming and events, they're not responsible for any programming and events, as well as fundraising. They're focused on the upkeep of this community for everybody to and they will require regular reports to the board nala monthly reporting. So that's the and they're signed up bangunasha so yes, yes. Events, foster community engagement and volunteer participation. In a dinner, you need to kind of figure out volunteer like only it has to be a whole community. That's a community. They are planning and strategizing what needs to be done. Only rest, the event nalata the in scope event strategy planning, budget marketing and promotion, all of that will come. Volunteer coordination, all that will come in. Out of scope, making financial commitments, and those are not part of your like you don't have to worry about the finance side of things here. Okay, so any questions on these two committees? No. Okay, the culture and events director also. So we haven't yet figured out the co-chair here. So the this includes also catering, food, all of that comes in here. So the committee is getting a community center. All the like incremental work around like design and feasibility study, all of that was to culminate into a community center. Now that we have a community center and now we are in the operational side of things like maintenance and all of that, the board discussed, and we will be bringing that because it's in the bylaws. We will be bringing that for the vote from the community, but the housing committee will now not be there anymore because we have the community center, and it will change now into this multiple different committees that everyone in the community should be in if you are not in one of the committee, then you have less say in what's happening. And each of the committee members will, like, when we bring up together as a meeting, each committee will discuss what they have been doing in that, right? So that's where everyone should be in one of the committees that we have. Now if you think about, oh, the committee the committee please let us know. For me, event planning is more like the fun stuff, right? Like, oh, I really think that there should be another committee that is just for program strategizing, what program needs to be, like youth la program kharukodo, seniors la program kharukodo. I feel like there should be another one, but right now I think not to complicate a lot, we just have 4. So the housing committee will now, our goal is we bring it up to the next community meeting, and that will basically not have that, but we want to make it such that it's a community meeting so that everybody knows that there's some vote because the Thanda Day is more feedback and brainstorming, but when there are some voting requirements, we are going to make more, provide you more time so that there will be more people coming in. Okay.